guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel Life is a Circus. It has been a long time since I last filmed a video. I know, I'm excusing myself, but I have a lot going on in my life, and today I just want to make a life update and tell you more about a new project. No, it's not really a project, but like a new hobby that I have. My life is really busy at the moment because I have a lot to do with school because I'm doing my final years of IGCSE and I'm already doing some AS level, because it's like kind of AS levels is like kind of the second last thing you have to take before you can take the A levels, which is my final grade, and that's going to be next year. And already AS levels count for like uni applications, so it's really important. I have to study a lot at the moment because after Easter holiday all of these exams are already coming up, so yeah, not that long anymore, and I have to know stuff from like all the 3 years of the course up to now, so it's a lot to study. But coming to that, for me it's really important to have like a balanced lifestyle, which means I do study, and I study hard, and I study hard in school. I use my time effectively, I think. But I also do lots of other stuff because I think it's important to have something that you like to do, that keeps you motivated, that keeps you up in the morning. And for me it's just basically always been sports. I love doing sports, but I also, for example, love to play the violin, and it could be anything. It could be like that you are really passionate about drawing or painting, or just there has to be something next to school that you can do during like study sessions that keeps you motivated and going. And like I said, for me it's always been sports. And like you probably know, when I was a little younger I used to do horseback riding for like 6 years or something, and then I quit because of circus especially, but also because like I really liked horseback riding, but I less enjoyed like the strict riding lessons where you had to like tell your horse do that, do that. I found it like not so nice for the horse, kind of. I'm not sure whether like how it really is for the horses. I know too less about them. I know that they like to move, but I think it's better for them to move like more freely. And also for me it's always been like I love being in nature, and that's why I really liked like ride outs. I think it's just more chill kind of than those strict riding lessons for both the rider and the horse. And that's why I always enjoyed riding out. But since I quitted with riding like 3 years ago, I think, I've always loved horses. I've like, for example, on holiday when there was like a horse riding place, I always went horseback riding, and I still loved it. And especially for like the last year or something, I always, when I walked by a horse, for example on our fields there are many like farms with horses, I always felt my heart beating faster, and my heart was telling me I want to ride again. I want to feel free on the saddle of a horse and just ride through the forest and stuff like that. Horses have like kind of a therapeutic effect. They make you a lot calmer, and I thought it would be really great. But then I just thought of the reasons I told you before about like horse riding lessons are a bit too strict for me. I thought about the possible options, and then a foster horse came to my mind because I thought that was the perfect thing. It's like a horse. If you don't know what a foster horse is, it's someone's horse, and then maybe this person doesn't have enough time to care like every day for the horse, because caring for a horse needs a lot of time and a lot of effort. And there are many people who then like put inserts on the internet that they look for someone who can take care on some days of their horse, or go like with like move it, go ride out with it, or go for a walk with it, and also to like clean it, for example. I mean, not everyone requires the same stuff, but I was just thinking maybe I can search it up on the internet. And then I found this website which had like foster horse adverbs nearby in my environment, because like for me it's not that hard to get a foster horse, because like I said, we live on a countryside and we have so many farms close by. And then I saw an adverb of this horse. I can show you it here, and I thought it was just perfect because it's here in Oberwil. It's like farm 5 minutes away from my house, and the horse is a quarter mix, which means it's not too big. I thought that would be perfect, because also the one who put this adverb up said that the horse loves long ride outs, that he loves to cuddle, and I felt like immediately this was the perfect thing. So I wrote an email to her, and she wrote me back that I can come already the next day. I was so nervous when I first met her, but she was so nice, and then me and her just cleaned him together, and then she went for a walk with me together. And then she said that she thinks that I'm a really responsible, good kind of person, and that made me already really happy. And my first impression of the horse was also wow, because he is really kind. He really just kind of listens to your voice. He's a super nice, easy horse, and I was amazed by it. And then she told me, you can come the next day and go for a ride out with me together. So I went on a ride out, and again, it was really easy to ride, especially because I haven't ridden a few months at that time. So I was like a bit nervous my first ride out again, but it was just amazing. Then she told me I can come the next day and go for a walk out alone. And that was the day when it all went wrong, kind of. Like, I cared for him, I brushed him, and everything was fine. But then I went out to go for a little walk with him, and it started by he didn't want to walk at all. Then I could like pull him and he walked a bit, but then he got really scared just because like a human walked by, and he's usually not afraid because just humans walking by. And I thought that's strange. And then I tried to pull him because he was stopping again. Then he walked, and suddenly he would almost like gallop, and then he ate grass all the time. Like, it was just terrible, and I felt miserable because I thought I am like a failure because I can't even walk with a horse. And I really had like a lot of thoughts. And I also wrote like the owner of the horse, and she told me it was perfectly fine if I didn't want to come anymore and stuff like that. But I said no, I'm not giving up that fast. And then she asked me what she would like, what I would like to do next. And then we came to the point that the next day I'm going to come again, and she's going to go for another chill ride out with me. And then that again went amazingly fine. And then I said I want to try again. Next week I'm coming again and go for a walk with him alone again. And you know what? It just went fine again. And then she told me, you can also ride out from now on. And I've so far did 3 ride outs with him, and all of them I enjoyed them so much. Like, always at the beginning he's kind of I think he's kind of trying to test me out, but I know little tricks how to get him under control. And he's just an amazing horse. Like, if I come to the stall and call him, he immediately comes, and he loves me so much. And I think it's really just so relaxing to care for an animal, to care for him. And then, like, especially now that it becomes spring, it's so beautiful in the forest and the fields to go for ride outs. So I'm just happy. I'm of course going to film some future videos. I'm, for example, planning on taking my GoPro with me tomorrow for the ride out. And I'm also going to show you all of the equipment for horseback riding I have. And yeah, but now I have him as my Forcer horse, and I'm so happy about it. I think it's just the greatest thing ever, and I can go see him 3 times a week, which is just amazing. And it's just me and him and the forest and the calm thing. And yeah, I just wanted to inform you about that life update. I know it has been a different kind of video, more boring maybe, but yeah, that was it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel down below, and I'm going to see you later, alligator. Bye bye.